I firmly 1000% believe he belongs in jail. Assault is an understatement. He tried to kill him. Man.
The Raja Jackson situation, Rampage Jackson's son.
Yeah.
One of the nastiest videos that I've ever seen on the internet. Grisly, gnarly freaking stuff. And there's some gnarly stuff out there.
What's the update for the guy? Is he okay?
He still has not been. Yes, the guy, Psycho Stu. Psycho Stu is luckily recovering.
That's
okay. So Psycho Stu is recovering. He's awake. I think he's doing better.
He's in stable condition.
In stable condition.
That's great.
Raja still hasn't been arrested. And by the way, this isn't like a witch hunt. Like I'm not pushing for legislation reform or something here. But that seems
like
a little crazy.
simple.
No,
assault.
he belongs in jail.
Assault.
I firmly 1000% believe he belongs in jail. Assault is an understatement. He tried to kill a man.
Yep.
He tried to kill a man and it was live streamed on his Kick channel. Because you are an angry young man who has a lot of pent up aggression and you think people are playing with you or like whatever your interpretation of life is that's happening or however you were treated in your life doesn't mean you get to get in a ring and beat up a performer.
Or anybody on the street.
Especially Jeff, definitely not anybody, but it's a situation where, okay, I'm a professional wrestler. I saw this. I know what it's supposed to look like, dude. You're in there trusting each other to put on a performance and make something look good and entertaining. To completely go off script and try to fucking kill someone.
No, you're mentally insane.
Is insane. It's criminal. It's criminal behavior. I couldn't believe what I was watching when I saw the video.
Insane.
21, 22 punches.
There were some like extremely strange people or completely out of touch people who tried to go back to the can incident that happened beforehand.
Let's talk about it.
So as part of the discussion, as part of the script, Psycho Stu hits Raja in the head with this can, right? An empty can, by the way, and really punked him down a little bit on the stream. I don't know. I don't remember if that was part of the whole.
I'll tell you the context.
Yeah.
Psycho Stu thought that when Raja walked up, he was working
in character.
In character, because he saw a camera and was building the bit. It seemed like he was building backstage beef in the form of what's called a work, as we know. Psycho Stu also is a Army veteran.
Yep.
He suffers from PTSD.
He wrestles because of it.
Yeah, which makes this whole thing 100
No,
times
that was the
fucking
worst.
worse.
That was the worst part.
Like, just like not him. Then later, a different amateur wrestler told Raja, "Get your receipt."
Yeah.
Which in wrestling terms means like get your
slam him, get back in there and slam him.
No, not just slam him. Hit him for real. Hit him for real.
Give him one good one.
If someone gets you for real, you collect the receipt. Now you're gonna get them for real as well.
But do you think that he got him for real? Like he hit him hard with an empty can. But like, dude, like it's not like he didn't go down. He wasn't cut. He wasn't like shaken. Like he snapped right out of it. He got hit. Raja when he got hit with the can.
Yeah, but still, you get one back, but you don't go what he did. You get one back.
I was gonna say if he even got one, or even
a nice slap,
or even
a nice
slammed him really hard.
Yeah.
So, but dude, a guy tried to pull him off.
Yeah, that's
and he was still fighting back.
Exactly.
He was about to fight the guy who was trying to pull him off. Like
sick.
Loki probably would have killed the fucking guy if he wasn't yanked off.
That's actually insane.
I put in jail.
I thought I was watching someone try to commit murder. That's what that video looked like.
So when I saw the slam itself, if he went in unexpectedly, slammed the guy, and that was the receipt. And by the way, the guy the guy was knocked out from the slam, right?
No, I don't think
he wasn't.
Was he? I think
he was at least dazed because he slammed him not ready, not in the right position, his head.
He was trying to move and get out of his
So
out of the way
if you just slammed him hard, and to your point, maybe you smacked him or something like that, like hard in the face, and then left, there would be no charges, there would be no conversation. It would have been a sick clip and everything would have been fine.
Yep.
Everything that happened after that moment is attempted murder, or at least some sort of hardcore assault charge. There's what? He was knocked out right after the slam. Yeah, because he slammed him on his head. He basically held him by his lower body and smashed him on his head. So even if it was just that, and you knocked out a wrestler But everything after that is jail
Insane.
time. There's no excuse for it. Doesn't matter if you smashed him with a can or wrench an hour. Because also,
you have to have self-control.
A thing to remember too is, regardless of what happened, he can't claim like crime of passion or anything because it happened an hour earlier. The can smash was an hour before that. You've had time to calm down. Any normal human would have processed the emotion, calmed down, realized that everything was going to be okay. Now, the thing that's happening that's not cool is
the attacks on Rampage.
And I want to talk about that a little bit too.
Tricky. It's tricky because Rampage Jackson is who he is, right? Legendary fighter. We love watching him fight. But this is your son.
Yeah.
This is your son. And he's got a prominent, he's active online.
He does streams.
Rampage. And so he's available for attack and scrutiny. It's not like he's like locked away in his house. Like he's online.
Yep.
So people are going to go to him and his family and, now disperse the death threats that he's getting. And it's a really probably shitty position to be in as a dad. And there's a couple ways to look at it. One is I do hope he went a little inward and asked himself how his son got driven to a place where he thought this is like an okay thing to do, and ask himself if that had anything to do with the way he raised him.
I saw his tweet that was focused on the guy, what's his name? Psychopath?
Psycho Stu?
Psycho Stu, where he's like, all that matters is he's hopefully okay, and that's the most important thing, and he left it at that, which I felt was pretty respectable. Like,
I mean,
well,
that's a bare minimum, bro.
But he's talked about it a lot, and he's brought in like racism themes. He's like tried a lot. Rampage
is saying that
he's just tried a lot of different angles to kind of like, and then he's put a lot of accountability on his son, and he's basically said, "Yo, like he did what he did. I don't condone his actions, and I'm his dad, and I don't think what you guys are doing to me is very fair."
Agreed.
But it is a tricky situation because, like, no offense, your name is Rampage. Your name is Rampage. He grew up knowing my dad is Rampage and he kills people for a living.
Yep.
So if you're telling me that didn't, and by the way, maybe that's when Rampage does it, he does it in the vein of legality and in the vein of manufactured sporting events. But as a kid, you just know it is okay to hurt other people very badly because my dad does it.
For a living.
So that's kind of what I'm saying. Young men, oftentimes, I certainly did this, try to emulate their father. If he saw his dad constantly beating the shit out of people, and if his dad especially was tough on him growing up, he's going to want to prove that he is the tough guy.
That's what it really felt like, too.
It did feel like that. That's why after the end, when he's fuming, he's like, "Stop playing with me. I'm tired of these motherfuckers." Like, it sounds like he let out a lot of fucking anger because he felt like he wasn't tough enough as a man. And if you don't feel like that, I think there's a lens. He's a what?
He's a pussy. He picked the wrong venue. If he wants to go fight and use his fists, he can go train and he can go box.
But he didn't.
Or he could go fight like his father. Right?
It was a moment of. I'm not justifying it. I'm just echoing what he's saying. It was a moment of this eruption of that lifelong feeling of not being man enough because for a million reasons. And he said, and then people pushed him, and that's the other thing you have to talk about with this. The stream chat. Streaming in general is toxic on a level that's not even, it's ridiculous. But the chat, I'm sure, was like, yo, get your get back. Go get your get back. Get your get back.
I think he even said it. He did. 50 subs to knock him out.
And then all those kids get to go goon, all day, and he's going to be in jail for it. And it's a good question about about the streaming culture.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.